Today, Miss Wilson is getting interviewed for a new stepping stone in her life overseas. While she may know a whole lot about space, what she doesn't know are the interviews preceding hers. These are those interviews.
Janelle is innovative.
One word, unique.
Janelle is definitely determined.
Caring.
Indescribable. She has everything.
Passionate.
Janelle is enthusiasm, and that's what I really enjoy about her. She loves science. She's genuinely excited about learning in kids, and I think that's her superpower.
So teaching with Janelle is a great experience because she is such an intelligent and driven teacher that she really helps you to teach at your best. So what I really enjoyed about Janelle the most is that she made me a better teacher. I learned tons from her, but I also just got the support that I needed to do things my way. It's not about doing it Janelle's way, it's just about doing it the best way that you can do. And I think that's a really great characteristic of any teacher.
I enjoyed that she was genuinely excited to be at Lanier and to be teaching students. And that was probably the best part because no matter how stressful things have been over the last 2 years or whatever was going on, I knew that Janelle would be genuinely excited about whatever we were doing or whatever our students were working on, and that she would find something cool and exciting about the situation. It's always fun to be around her because she loves what she does. She loves the kids, she loves her subject, and that's just always inspiring. I mean, how could you not love being around someone like that?
I think what I really enjoyed the most was working together our first year. It was my first year in CDAT and hers as well, but she had experience with project-based learning, and we shared a lot of the same students, so it was great to work together and kind of collaborate and help those students along together.
Teaching with Janelle is motivating. She's definitely one of those people that is inspiring to up your game, and so I really enjoy the energy she has, and it makes you really want to do better, and it makes you see so many more angles of your profession the way she works.
Janelle is creative and ambitious, and it's been awesome teaching with her. She's made me a better teacher. She pushes me to think outside the box and to really think about how to make language arts authentic and relevant for kids.
She really got me to open up because she had me when I was relatively young in maturity. She really got me to open up and mature as a student and as a person.
As a person, she's just been a great friend. She's willing to listen and very funny, and she's just like a great person to have around. As an educator, she definitely has pushed, I think, all of us to be creative and to think about kids and how we can really make their learning relevant to their lives and just get them excited about science.
As an educator, there is a motivation factor, but also she thinks of things, these details, these conditions that you might not think of. So she has made me more reflective. As a person, it's a good question. I mean, part of what we do here is not just for the profession, but for us as individuals to enjoy this. And so she's very inspiring in her curiosities. And I think she's been refreshing for me as a person.
Well, I was sick a lot and missed school and didn't seem to have any interest, but she would always come to me and give me a bunch of opportunities to make up things and be interested in what's going on.
Well, I'm always in Miss Wilson's room just because she's a really cool teacher. She's very personable. Like most teachers, they're just a teacher. But Miss Wilson, you see her as a person, not just a teacher. You understand what's going on, and she just when she asks you about your day, she actually wants to know, not just some teachers who just ask just because they have to. She's really nice and just helps everybody.
I think what makes Janelle such a good teacher is that She genuinely appreciates and understands science, but more than that, her passion is that she enjoys helping other people understand science. Because I think that it's one thing to be gifted in terms of having a scientific and logical mind, but it's another to impart that knowledge and wisdom to other people that might not share your passion. And I think that's really important, because a lot of kids come to school with this wall up about science and math, and she manages to walk around those walls and to break them down and help kids see that they can do it and that she's there to help them. And I think that is very cool.
She's a great teacher because she loves her content area. She's clearly passionate about science. She loves space and NASA, and she does an amazing job of pulling that passion into her classroom and helping kids to see just how science is connected to their everyday life.
What makes her a good teacher is clearly she is passionate about her many subjects, but she's also so prepared about her subject. She doesn't wing it ever, and if she does it, you wouldn't know it. So her depth and her quality, as well as her care for the kids, is the ultimate combination.
Why should a school...
She has influenced me most in teaching me the very important lesson of perseverance. When there was a situation and I felt like there was no point in continuing in a certain really big project that I didn't know was going to be such a big part of my life, she was that real push and inspiration to have me keep going.
I think Janelle, she's an incredible science teacher because she's not just teaching in a vacuum. She is applying it to the real world, helping the students to see those applications.
She wants to learn from the students as much as she wants them to learn from her. She always has an open mind about ideas that students might have. She's always trying to relate to the students and relate the material to the students on a level that they can appreciate. But at the same time, she has a way of bringing out the best in her students and really motivating them, not just for her to challenge them, but for them to challenge themselves.
Well, she really brings out the best in people. Like a couple of peers in my class just would sleep in class and everything, and she would get them all pumped up and riled about learning.
School in England. Well, whatever school in England hires Janelle Wilson is going to gain a peer that is passionate, that is knowledgeable, and is not afraid of doing work. And I think that's one of the most important parts about finding coworkers, is finding people that are willing to share the weight, that genuinely care, and that's why they should hire her, because she wants to do the work of teaching. Her heart isn't somewhere else. This isn't her just occupying time until she gets into a graduate program or anything else. Teaching is what she wants to do, and I don't think you can find anyone better than that. That's why I think they should hire her.
Janelle she applies the science. She doesn't just have students memorizing things. She helps them to understand the concepts in the real world.
You should hire Janelle Wilson because Janelle Wilson is quite simply a great teacher and a great resource for any school. No matter what the challenge, she has a really smart, creative, and innovative mind that is going to be able to find the solutions that you need for your school and for your students. And she's the kind of teacher that is willing to not just have those solutions, but to actually enact them and to do what's best for students on a regular basis.
A school in England would be very lucky to have Janelle. A school anywhere in the world would be lucky to have Janelle because she has a worldview. She's not... I would hate to think people like, oh, she's from Georgia, this place that has, weird rallies of very prejudiced or biased people. I think she's got a much more worldly view than that from her background, her interests. And so I think not only would she be a benefit because of her open worldview, but because she maintains connections. We can't wait to maintain a connection with Janelle to facilitate some type of collaboration across the pond, if you will?
We are going to miss Janelle so dearly. She has been such an awesome part of this crazy experience, and on a personal level, I'm just so sad to lose her. But professionally, there is going to be a hole in our school and in CDAT because she is just so important to what we do.
Janelle, you've made us better people. You've made this a better place. You've been inspiring. It'll endure. We don't keep in touch, or at least I don't keep in touch with too many people. But I can't wait to continue to work with you from this different vantage point. Then we're going to just drag you back here as soon as we possibly can.
Janelle, and anyone else watching, I think you're amazing, and I am really excited and sad that you are going to England, because England is a fabulous country, a fabulous school system, but you will be really missed here in CDAT. But just know that the next time I am in England, I will definitely be calling you to hang out, so just prepare yourself. We really enjoyed having you. I really enjoyed having you, especially putting a face to the name. For years, through students, I have heard so many wonderful things about you, and getting to work with you has been really, really lovely. And I'm very grateful to know who this, wacky, excited Mrs. Wilson was from middle school that so many of my students loved and talked about with me over the years.
Hey Janelle, good luck on the other side of the ocean. Bye-bye, love you.
I'll miss you, Janelle. Good luck.
Hey Janelle, I had such a great year working with you last year. It was so much fun making fun of your lunch that you had every day, how healthy it was. And you know that every time I see anything about space, NASA, the stars, I'm going to think of you. Best wishes, stay out of trouble, and have fun.
Good luck, Miss Wilson.
Have fun.
Good luck. We'll miss you.
Thank you, Miss Wilson.
Alright, that was good. Alright, thank you.
We are creators. We are broadcasters. We are involved. We are student-led. We are Lanier.